Alright guys, so today I'm going to be testing out the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. This foundation is supposed to be luminous and give you some good coverage, so let's see how this all goes. Of course, I'm going to be starting off with priming my face with my Too Faced Hangover primer. I use this pretty much every day when I prime. The only other primer that I found that I really like is the Smashbox one. This one is more of a lotion-y consistency, whereas the Smashbox one is definitely more of a silicone based primer. So we're going to move on now and start using the foundation. I am just going to begin by dotting it on my hand, it is a pump applicator, so I'm just pumping some out onto the back of my hand, and I'm going to dot that all over my face just to get it on there, and then of course blend it out with a damp beauty blender. This is my favorite way to apply foundation. I hardly ever use a brush. The only time that I typically use a brush is if I'm using a powder foundation. I just find that the beauty blender gives me a really nice finish and blends out super easily. So that's how I typically apply my foundation. Next, I'm going to be concealing today with my Naked concealer. I really love this concealer. It actually does highlight my face as opposed to most concealers because I am super pale. So again, just blending that out with my damp beauty blender. And I do go over my eyelids just because I do have a lot of redness and veins on them, so I like to cover those up. I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just putting that under my eyes to bake and set all of the concealer that we just blended out. And I also use my beauty blender for this as well. It's kind of my go-to tool for everything. And now I'm going to be contouring my face with the Smashbox contour palette and just the brush that it came with. I'm going pretty easy on makeup today just because I wanted to see how the foundation actually would look on my skin. So I just contour my cheekbones, my temples, my jawline, and then my nose. And I'm just brushing off the baking that we did today. For my eyeshadow today, I'm just taking the middle shade in the Smashbox contour palette and just putting that in my crease, just add a little definition. And filling in my brows now, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Duo Powder in the shade Taupe. It matched my hair a lot better when I was lighter, but now that I've dyed my hair a darker shade, I am going to need to get a darker shade of eyebrow powder, and I just set that with some brow gel. Just lining my eyes with the e.l.f. Gel liner and a little e.l.f. angled brush, and highlighting with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and then just applying some MAC lipstick. So my overall first impression of this foundation is that it is giving me light coverage, definitely more on the light side rather than on the heavier side. It has a pretty good color match. I am really pale right now. I haven't fake tanned in a while, haven't spray tanned, so it's matching my neck pretty well. I don't know if it's going to oxidize or not, or how much it would oxidize if it does, but first impression, it is pretty good. I wish it covered up a little bit more of my redness, especially like right around here a little bit more, but it's nothing that concealer couldn't really fix. I was able to put on my contour pretty much immediately, and that blended out pretty okay. Overall, for the foundation, it does give you a pretty luminous finish like it's supposed to. I don't know that I would compare this to high-end foundation, but for drugstore foundation, it's definitely the first one that I've found in a long time that actually color matches me really well and has the same undertones that my skin does. So that's definitely a plus. So all of you pale skin girls, definitely go ahead and test this foundation out. If you like these videos, please comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next one.